before the light of Islam reached the world, before his name echoed across nations. A child was born in the deserts of Arabia, a man who would change the course of human history forever. This is the story of the final messenger, Muhammad, peace be upon him. Stay with me till the end, because understanding his journey is understanding the mercy that shaped our entire faith. Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born in Mecca on the 12th of Rabi al-Awwal. His mother, Amina, was the daughter of Wahb ibn Abdul Manaf of the Seerah family. His father, Abdullah, was the son of Abdul Muttalib. His ancestors could be traced back to the noble house of Ishmael, the son of Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. The Prophet's father passed away before he was born, and his mother cared for him until he was 6. By then, she too had passed away. His grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, lovingly took care of the orphan child, but he also died 2 years later, entrusting the young Muhammad to his uncle, Abu Talib. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, grew up as an obedient and thoughtful boy. At 12, he accompanied his uncle Abu Talib on a trade journey to Basra. During the journey, they met a Christian monk named Bahira, who, upon seeing the boy, told Abu Talib, "Return with this boy and protect him from harm. A great destiny awaits your nephew." Abu Talib was puzzled. His nephew seemed like any other child. He thanked Bahira and returned to Mecca. Years passed quietly, but everyone agreed on one thing: the young Muhammad had unmatched wisdom, manners, and character. People loved him for his truthfulness, earning him the title Al-Amin, the trustworthy. Despite his noble lineage, he worked hard to help his uncle by tending to his flocks. As he grew, Muhammad preferred solitude and reflection. His heart ached seeing the bloodshed, injustice, and lawlessness that plagued Mecca. At 25, he traveled once again to Syria, and it was there that he met the love of his life, Khadija. She was noble, wealthy, and beautiful, a widow who had refused countless marriage offers from powerful men. But everything changed when she met Muhammad. Khadija sought someone honest to manage her business. Hearing of Muhammad's reputation, she hired him for a trade expedition. When her servant returned, he described Muhammad's integrity and kindness, and Khadija's heart was moved. Though he was 15 years younger, she knew he was the one. The next day, her sister approached Muhammad and asked, "Why aren't you married yet?" "For lack of means," he replied. "What if I offered you a woman of nobility and beauty? Would you accept?" "Who is she?" "My sister, Khadija." Muhammad was astonished. "She has rejected the most noble men in the city." "Leave that to me," she said. Soon after, Muhammad and Khadija were married, beginning one of the most sacred and loving unions in history. Khadija's faith and love became his greatest support, a light that would strengthen him through his most difficult trials. At 35, Muhammad was called upon to resolve a fierce dispute among Meccan tribes during the rebuilding of the Kaaba. Each tribe wanted the honor of placing the black stone. To avoid bloodshed, an elder proposed, "Let the first man who enters this gate decide." It was Muhammad, Al-Amin, who entered. The people rejoiced and trusted his judgment. He placed the stone on a cloth and asked each tribe to lift it together, then, with his own blessed hands, set it in place. His wisdom prevented a war that day. The Prophet always cared for the poor and the needy. When Abu Talib fell on hard times, Muhammad helped pay his debts and took care of his sons, Ali and Aqil. His compassion and humility earned him deep respect throughout Mecca. Khadija bore him several children, 3 sons and 4 daughters, but the sons all died in infancy. It was during this time that Zayd, a young boy captured and sold as a slave, entered the Prophet's household. Khadija gifted him to Muhammad, who treated him not as a servant, but as family. Zayd loved him deeply and refused to leave his side, even when his real father came to reclaim him. Moved by his loyalty, Muhammad publicly adopted Zayd as his own son. From that day, he was called Zayd ibn Muhammad. Years passed. When Muhammad reached 40, his heart grew heavy with the corruption around him. He would often retreat to Cave Hira, seeking solitude and connection with Allah. Then one night, everything changed. The angel Jibril appeared and commanded, "Read." "I am not a reader," Muhammad replied. The angel embraced him tightly and repeated, "Read, in the name of your Lord who created man from a clot." And with trembling lips, the prophet recited the first words of revelation. Terrified, he returned home and said to Khadijah, "Wrap me, wrap me." She comforted him, assuring, "Allah will never disgrace you. You help the needy, you honor your guests, you uphold truth." Khadijah then took him to her cousin, Waraka ibn Nawfal, a learned man of the scriptures. Waraka said, "This is the same spirit that came to Moses. You are the prophet for your people." And from that moment, the mission began.